We are live from the Armory STL for a night of action-packed sanctioned violence brought to you by Nemesis Fighting Alliance, NFA 18, Bush vs. Soho. I'm Danny Wright, joined by my broadcast partner, Lance DeClue. How you doing tonight, brother?
Oh, I'm doing great. I am so excited tonight. It's hot right here, but it's also going to be hot tonight with the action pack we got going on.
Dude, I'm burning up. I don't know if anybody's aware of that. I see all these dudes in shorts that weigh 106 pounds, fanning in and out and shit. And I'm over here.
The team's back there in short sleeves, acting like they're hot.
And I'm over here all suited up, sweating my balls off. You know, it's hot in here. You know what I'm saying? What fight are you looking forward to the most tonight?
Well, obviously Dakota versus Soho. I mean, I think it's the one everybody's looking at. Other than that, though, I always pick one that's not the main event. I'm actually looking forward to Hackman and Watson.
How do you foresee that one going?
It's basically striker versus grapplers. So
it's definitely an old throwback to the past time when it's a matchup style fight. How do you think Charles is going to do?
I think if he can keep it standing, keep the pressure.
Do you think he'll be able to keep it standing?
I don't know. That's the key. If he keeps it standing.
That's the fight I'm looking forward to the most. But before we go there, we got somebody that I personally wanted to bring on, the smiling assassin, Kendall Whited. Hey, watch the champ walk in here. Watch the champ walk in here. Gleaming.
Right.
Gleaming. Oh.
You got to hold his mic. He's got too much hardware.
He's got too much hardware. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm pretty good. How are you guys?
When you look this good, every day's a good day, except when I'm standing next to you now. So you're all belted out, man. Look at you.
Getting heavy.
This is what happens when I ask non-douchey people to do douchey things. So, well, let's put these here for a second, so you can hold your mic. So that's what I love about being live. We just do what we do.
Right.
So, where are all your belts from?
So two of them are from Muay Thai, and then the one I just won over the weekend is from kickboxing.
Look at the kickboxing. How'd you win that too?
Spinning back fist, third round.
That thing was nasty too. Were you up on the cards going into the third round?
Oh, for sure. I was definitely up 2 rounds, and I think I got bored, and I was like, I'm ready to go eat, so I had to finish it real quick. Ready.
Here's the crazy thing. So all these belts are for Muay Thai and kickboxing.
Yeah.
This guy's a wrestler.
I am a wrestler.
He started off as a wrestler.
The wrestling phenom turned striker. Look at that.
Hey, you look good.
That's the reason why I invited him, so I can wear him.
He doesn't bring out bling.
So what's next for you though?
I'm for sure going pro. I don't know what I'm gonna compete in pro first, but I'm for sure I'm not fighting for free anymore. My last 3 fights have been title fights, and I think I proved myself that I can hang with the best. So ready to make some money in this thing and make a run. Well,
I appreciate you coming out, man, and talking with us and flashing all that gold for us. Look at you, the smiling assassin. Don't let that baby face and that smile fool you. He will fuck you up.
For sure.
Hey, thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. Hey. All love, baby.
He's like, give me my belt.
Hey, I'll keep that belt and go home with it, man. For sure.
No. It's like, yeah, handshake. Give me the belt.
One of the fights I'm looking forward to, though, is a kickboxing match. With I like to jokingly call him the killer Carl Winslow. And when Terrell comes on here, you'll see why. Because if you remember the show Family Matters, he looks exactly like Carl Winslow, except he will F you up. Look at him. See? If you're close to my age, you know who Carl Winslow is, right? How you doing tonight, Terrell?
I'm feeling great.
Great?
Yes,
Got that deep voice, too. He's like, I'm feeling great. I could go to sleep listening to you read some books to me and shit on an audio book, man.
I already do that.
You've been smiling for 2 straight days, so I know you're feeling good.
I'm excited. I love legal violence.
Sanctioned violence is the best, isn't it? Because you can't go to jail for anything you do.
Oh, no, absolutely.
How do you foresee tonight unfolding for you?
Lots of punches, lots of kicks, and just lots of brawling.
Are you going to display the same style you have previously done?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That in your face?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Don't let him breathe?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Every time.
So have you ever been told you look like Carl Winslow, besides me?
Yes, actually a lot.
That makes me feel a lot better and stuff, man. So how have you been doing? Like, how's Cheering with Jared going? How's the kid?
Oh, way better. I feel like I've advanced on everything. Like, we've just been real focused, getting me better at, like, what I do best.
So what's next for you, though? Like,
hopefully another fight.
You're not focused on anything past tonight?
Nope, just getting another fight, getting this win, getting another fight.
Weight cut was good?
Weight cut was, actually, this was the best weight cut
you don't understand.
out of all of them.
265 is the limit, right?
Right.
But what do you walk around at?
285.
285.
Yeah.
That's a big ass dude.
Not many heavyweights cut.
No, there's definitely only a few heavyweights to cut, man. Hey, I appreciate your time, man.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Trail,
Thank you guys so much.
Do your thing tonight, brother.
Awkward hug.
Hey, that's what happens when you get. That's what happens when them crackers are hugging other people.
He said he wanted another fight, but you know, I heard there's one November 1st.
Holy shit!
You dying?
I'm sweating like a Hebrew slave, boy.
We are basically on the rooftop, just so you guys know, and it is 96 degrees outside. So.
Speaking of sweating and Hebrew slave, though, the Taco King.
Taco King.
The Taco King. Hey, you might not recognize him because
he looking
hopefully he's not like Samson.
My hair.
Hopefully he's not like Samson.
Yeah, that's what people keep saying. I lost the lion in me, I guess, right? The roar.
I think it looks good, man.
Right?
Good.
I think he looked real good.
I'm just a shorter version of yours, right?
Well, I go back.
Yeah, right. Let it hit the side.
So what do you got coming up?
Yo, we got Taco Fest October 12th in St. Charles on the riverfront. Make sure you follow us SEL Taco Fest. But the Taco Crawl is in Maplewood. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite or just hit us up on SEL Taco Fest.
Yeah, me and tacos.
So, yeah, right. Tacos all day.
Riverfront's a bonus on that.
The winner should come. The winner should get like unlimited tacos here, right? Of the main event.
So is that something you're gonna have him do?
No, I'm just saying somebody should give them free tacos.
So the winners tonight, they'll get free tacos on Taco King.
On me? Like on me?
I mean,
Ooh, hey, we'll dip the ranch in.
If I'm wearing this,
we'll put the ranch in his belly button though, and we'll dip our taco in the ranch.
If I'm wearing this, I need it. You got to let me know next time what color you're coming with. I got to vibe with him.
This is my nervous smile when Danny starts saying stuff. I'm like, are we about to get canceled? No, he kept
We're not famous enough to get canceled yet. Not at all.
No.
And I doubt we will be.
Yeah. No, you will be famous, but never get canceled.
So one more time, run through the taco. Where's the taco? What's the
Taco Crawl? September 7th in Maplewood.
And what's that consist of?
And that is 4 different spots. That's Locos Tacos, Salt and Limon, Sabrosos, and Sunny Cantina, all in Maplewood area. And we go from taco place to taco place. But then Taco Fest is in October in St. Charles Riverfront. It's a free event, and we'll have 20 plus taco spots there. Yeah. You can shop from and eat from. So taco vibes always.
Awesome,
taco vibes always.
That's what's up. I appreciate your time, man. Hey,
appreciate you guys.
Good luck.
We going in it. We going.
Hey, we're gonna switch sides too, Lance, because I don't like the side I'm on. We're getting all crisscrossed here. Who do we got next?
I don't have a bad side, so it's fine.
We got the prototypical, like if you was to build a fighter, this is what it would look like. Jackson Ward of ES MMA.
You just like his legs.
Oh, did you see those running back legs? Except he's like 6'2". How do you have running back legs and be 6'1"?
I'm not 6'1". I'm 5'11".
Well, I tell people I'm 5'10". I tell people I'm 6 foot. So if you're taller than me, you got to be at least 6'1", right?
All right, yeah. I guess I'm 6'1" now.
him.
Yeah, I'm 6'1" now. My bad. Okay.
I don't know if Adam's talking to me or him though, because I'm like, damn, man.
This is my media coach.
That's your media coach?
Yeah, Adam Sella. Cool.
So you got a pretty strict regimen that you stick to. Have you always been this dedicated and have disciplined, or when does that all come about?
I don't know. I guess I learned that in wrestling.
How long did you wrestle?
Just during high school, 4 years.
4 years? How did you get into combat sports?
So my wrestling coach was our freshman football coach, and I told him I was going to try out for basketball. I watched The Ultimate Fighter and saw Adam on there, and he did really well, so I wanted to start fighting.
Speaking of Adam Sella, the very first time I watched him fight was his last amateur fight. I think it went like 1 minute and 30 seconds. He threw a 1-2 step off kick right to the guy's face, and we were standing all the way in the back, and you could hear it throughout all of the screams and everything. It was so loud, but...
So Adam's gonna coach you. So is that why he has a black eye, because he keeps doing this?
Yeah, dude. I told him not to fuck with me.
Makes sense.
So what's a typical week training look like for you?
I'll lift 3 times a week. I'll condition 3 times a week. Typically that consists of 2 zone 2 cardio days and then 1 zone 4, which is just higher intensity cardio, if you don't know what that is.
We don't. I don't.
Yeah,
Do I look like I know what cardio is?
Yeah.
I'm up here sweating like a Hebrew slave right now, just because I'm standing in front of the light.
I get in the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week. 4, hopefully 3 on average.
So to answer your question, where those legs come from?
He definitely answered them. Hey, man, I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah,
Good luck to you tonight, dude. Do your thing. The future, welterweight.
Guys, Jackson Ward is the absolute future of this sport, I promise you. The kid's 21 years old. Unbelievably good grappling. Striking has come from here all the way to here. The kid is seriously the future, hardest worker in the gym. I promise you remember that name.
You heard it.
You heard it here.
Yeah, that
UFC
sounds really
vet,
good.
Ultimate Fighter alumni,
Thank
right
you,
there.
man. I appreciate your time.
That's a good stamp of approval.
If Adam Seller's giving you praise,
That's good.
yeah, because Adam Seller's not praising nobody except.
Himself.
That's not true. I'm just teasing. Hey, come here. Look at you. You can't walk by and act like you're not going to
Get over here, Derek.
get brought in.
Come on. Look, he's like, wait, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Get on in here. You gotta be in the middle. You gotta be the meat in the sandwich.
All right, cool.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, or have Lance in. Go ahead.
So this is D-Ray. He's the head coach of War Eagles and I guess co-promoter of Cage of Honor.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Promoter
I wasn't
of
sure
Cage of
exactly what your title was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who are you up here
Promoter.
with tonight?
What's that?
Who are you up here with tonight?
Camden Hole, fighting for the 35 NFA.
How's
Title
training?
fight.
What's that?
Title fight.
Title fight.
Yep.
You excited?
Very excited.
How did camp go?
Fantastic. He had a lot of dropouts this past year, so he's been in camp for a while. So him coming right into this fight, he was already training super
Hey, can
hard.
y'all hear that voice? That country twang? Man, it's
That's that
another.
Cape Girardeau.
That's another guy that you could like do an audio book and I'd go to sleep to and stuff. Very
You
soothing
should hear it when he
voice.
starts drinking. It gets really thick.
Oh man,
Do you do karaoke?
I do.
What song you singing on karaoke night?
Wanted dead or alive, brother.
Wanted. Go ahead.
Wait, who's better, you or Kendall?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell
Mike's pretty good,
I'm gonna tell
dude.
Mike you said you didn't know.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
If you could squirt, if you had one condiment to squirt out of your belly button, what condiment would it be?
Catch up, brother.
Ketchup.
And he didn't even think about it. He don't
I
hesitation.
didn't even think about it at all.
Spicy
Looks like it
ketchup or real
belongs.
ketchup?
I don't know. Maybe ranch. That's what my girlfriend likes. I don't know.
How many second graders you taking if they come in waves of 5 and they don't stop until you get tired?
Who, me?
Yep.
Well, you remember that Nintendo game Kung Fu? I was
yes.
just kept doing the front kick, man. I just
Whole
kicking
time.
them out.
Yes, with the little the
Yeah,
little star.
yeah.
hits.
So all of them or 5 of them?
Every one of them, bro.
Every one of them.
All of them's going to sleep.
That's confidence.
That's how does Camden's fight in tonight?
You know, he's got a lot of ways that he can win. He's improved with Cody Kellison on his jiu-jitsu greatly. Been working with Ron Coleman, if you guys know Ron, on his wrestling. And his striking.
Big Ronnie?
You know, Big Ron. He's going to be in his corner tonight with me. And Abe Alakasas. His striking's always been very good, and he's continued to improve on that. His jiu-jitsu's gotten better, and his wrestling. So I feel like he can win many different ways. He's just going to flow out there and just see what comes his way.
That's where I was curious because they're both known for their striking. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see which one.
Yeah, we'll see. You know,
So,
and we know
usually
this
you know what
guy's
that
had a little
means.
bit long of a layoff, but man, he's a tough fighter. He's undefeated for a reason. So we're gonna give it our best shot.
So no predictions?
No predictions, man.
Hey,
I think it's gonna be
That's a
fight of
smart
the
man.
night.
I appreciate your
I
time,
think
man.
it's gonna be fight of the night. So,
Thank you, Derek.
yeah, thank you guys. Did I just leave this here?
Yes, sir. What an awesome guy, man. And he also hooked me up with a place to get new suits from that aren't going to make me sweat so bad. So tell us about what you know about D-Ray.
Oh, about D-Ray?
Yeah.
So I do commentary for Cage of Honor also.
You mean there's another fight promotion?
There is. Sorry, Brad, Marlene. They're the owners of the NFA, for those that don't know. But yeah, no, I do. I go down there for their shows as well. And so I mostly knew Johnny Price in the beginning. That's kind of the connection. And then I got to know D-Ray from working down there, and he's the head coach of the War Eagles. And they're amazing down south. So I'm glad to be able to start getting them up here so we can get them showcased more. And
Is that Mike Rogers? Is that big ugly Mike Rogers?
Big Mike Rogers. We get him every time.
We get him every
might as well
time?
Get him in here again.
We might as well just get him here right now then.
Come on, Mike.
Come on, Mr. Rogers.
It's your event.
Hey,
event question.
do you have,
So we get you
do you have
every
any
time, we'll get
sweaters?
you
Mr. Rogers, do you have any sweaters that you wear on a daily basis? Do you knit or anything like that?
Oh, they're big sweaters.
So-
They're big sweaters.
Very big guy. So, how's life going? I was coaching.
Everything's going good.
How's the roofing?
Yeah.
Doesn't this dude look like a big ass grizzly bear?
Yeah.
Like Lance is like, yep.
No, I'm just being careful. I don't want the grizzly bear on top of me.
Well, unless you're a woman, I
I'm
think.
not on top of you either.
So who are you here with tonight?
Javi Tomas and
You want me to hug him?
Here you go. Boom.
I say Mike's bad. I don't
He's
want to
the
be
whole
all up on
frame.
him. I'm gonna get knocked out.
and Andrea Erickson.
Andrew Erickson,
Yeah.
kickboxing.
Yeah.
How do you foresee that fight going?
Andrea will do good. She trains with a couple of the other coaches, so I don't see her as much as I see some of the other fighters. But I think she'll do good. Her opponent's good. She fights a lot. Sophia
What's Sophia's last name?
Bueller.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name. 'Cause it's
Bowler.
What is it? How is it?
Bowler. I think it's bowler. Yeah.
Bowler?
Put me on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't look it up either, but she trains a lot.
She does. Yeah.
She fights a lot. I mean.
Right on.
So there's an experience difference in this, but like you said, she's trained a lot, and yeah, she wants the experience too. So. Yeah. But
the only way you get experience is by doing it, man.
And that's literally what they said, yeah.
Hey, Mike, I appreciate. Hey, Mike Rogers, St. Charles MMA.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming and talking to us, brother. You're the man.
So happy to be here.
Them big ass paws.
Thank you, sir.
That's a big ass dude. Like.
You know, we're keeping on a schedule, and they're all confused. Like, wait, usually we talk longer than this. We're like, okay, in and out, in and out.
But Mike was like, I think I'm cool on these people. And I didn't want to reach back and start smacking us and shit.
Yeah, so Mike's coached me a bit, but I've never actually like rolled with him, and I don't want to. That's why I was like, I don't want to be like, I don't want him on top of me. I've heard stories.
Well, Mike could do whatever he wanted to you.
Exactly, that's my point.
I think it's the most anybody up here. And I'm about tired of all these skinny ass people back here fanning their shirts and shit though. But I'm over here sweating like a dog. Oh my goodness. But our next guy is a 6'2" or 7'2" pro MMA. 6'2".
6'2".
The Albanian one.
The Albanian one. Yeah.
The Albanian one. And now he's transferred.
The mouth of Albania.
Have you transferred to podcast full time, or are you still gonna fight? Or
I don't know.
You haven't had one since 22, but
he won't give me a straight
I wouldn't rule any of it out.
If the stars have to align, I gotta feel like I'm got the itch for it. You know what I mean?
What's your weight right now?
I'm about like $175.
$175? That's a thick 75.
Yeah, dude. If I come back, I'll never see 135 again. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen.
How old are you now?
Dude, you guys, can I just say one thing? Like, this is the first time where like I'm the underdressed one.
Yeah,
you guys look really fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah, for those at home,
this is how all the guests feel.
I wished I was dressing like you though, because I'm sweating my ass off
over here.
Watch
Easy Talk on Spotify. He does video on there too, and yeah, he's usually in like a 3-piece.
What podcast was that?
Oh my
Easy Talk.
Easy Talk.
Easy Talk.
How'd you get into podcasting?
The answer's gonna sound really douchey. We had the money, we had the drive, and we're like, if we're gonna do it, let's fucking do it. And just like fighting, just like what I do for work, and now the podcast.
What do you do for work?
So I work in finance and information systems. And one of the things that I promised my employer whenever I started this podcast was I was never gonna be like fully divulgent of where it is that I work.
Okay.
Comes with the territory, because I'm gonna say a bunch of shit. And listen, I'm blessed to have an employer that was cool with me doing it. You know what I mean? Because I was telling them, like, this is what I'm gonna do. If you want to fire me, do it now.
Did you get in trouble before?
In what respect?
For maybe, or not in trouble, but there was some heat on you guys for a podcast, like
a while. Dude, me and Jordan Dowdy. This was back when. Yeah,
really?
Dude. We had a podcast called Two Pros Know, and we did like maybe like 20 episodes, webcam based, right? Yeah. Which was like, it was perfect for the time, because we were getting everybody from everywhere, right? We did something called the Golden Onion, which was the opposite of an award. It was to be given to someone who was
like the Razzies.
It exemplified the characteristics of someone you wouldn't want in martial arts. And I'll tell you what, for like a month and a half, the St. Louis MMA community was like on fire.
So I remember you guys talking about now when you interviewed him on Easy Talk, and that's it. So yeah, when you said the Golden Onion, now it came back to me. I remember you guys talking about all the crap you guys got for it. It was supposed to be a joke. People took it too seriously.
Well, the most sensitive people in the world are fighters.
Something about the votes.
The most sensitive people in the world are fighters.
You're not wrong.
1,000%.
Well, sensitivity. I don't know if it's sensitivity or like
100% sensitivity.
Well, think about it. Like the nature of the craft is extremely transparent, right? You can't hide shit. So like your like the personification of you is brought out 100%. So if someone has something to say to you, especially if you don't feel like they come from a world where they can make a comment,
right?
Just think about it. You'll have a fight, and how many people that have never fought before are in the DMs like, you fucking suck, dude. It drives you crazy. I don't know if it's sensitivity. I think it's that I'm gonna say it. There's a percentage of the masses that are not qualified to make a comment.
So why worry about their comment then?
He's human.
Human nature.
Well, look at that. He's dripping sweat.
Not all of us can be you and just brush it off.
Well,
my feelings get all the time.
Where do you get this?
You don't even want to know. I hand knitted this.
But apparently it's not vented.
None of it is. I'm sweating my fucking ass off. I hand knitted this. I'm just letting you know.
Every fighter doesn't feel bad because they were doing this yesterday.
Yeah. Sorry, I was getting told by our producer.
Yeah. Sorry, I talk too much, guys. I'm sorry.
That got loud. No, we appreciate the talking. Because Mike Rogers is up here like, yeah, she's good.
Can I ask one thing?
Go ahead.
How dope would it have been back when we were all fighting to have a venue like this?
Oh, God bless.
Every time we come to the Armory, I'm like, dude, these fighters, I don't want to say they don't know how lucky they are. Not that. But I'm glad that fighting has came to this.
even at the local scene.
I fought in a cave. We fought
Dude,
in parking
Art of
lots.
St.
You
Charles.
fought in a cave?
Shady Jacks.
Hold on, you fought
Shady
Shady
Jack.
Jacks.
St. Charles was the nice venue.
Hey,
Yes.
Shady Jacks is that place that you might not go home in one piece.
Yeah, there was a cave in Crystal City.
Dude, Shady Jacks was actually my low-key, my most fun fight.
The cave, though.
The cave? What
You
is
fought
the
in a
cave?
cave?
Down in Crystal City, yeah. Gateway fight. So GFL before Jared owned it.
Right.
It was when Jimmy Mann owned it.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, man. That's a
So the problem with it was the
That's a lot.
sand.
What is
They
that,
didn't
like
think that
2012?
through.
2012?
Shady Jacks.
Shady Jacks was
It was a long time ago.
No, they
gnarly.
did the same thing at Shady Jacks. The first guys that went out there and fought, one guy's feet, they didn't have a tarp or anything. Noon was when the fight started. High noon. So the guys step out there and they fight, and the guy, literally, the bottoms of his feet peeled off.
There was a show-
He had to be carried off the canvas.
Jimmy Mann's GFL show had a car just like that. It was 97 degrees with no covering over the top
Just
of it.
right on.
It roasted.
Yeah, we
I
at least
felt-
had something. I fought at Surdike, but at least we had something, that covered. But it's still hot.
I was under a tent.
All I thought to myself was like, did no one think about this?
No.
Did none of the fighters like step on the canvas and go, yo, this is hot?
Yeah, and see, like in the cave after the first fight, there was sand because the outside was all sand. So there's sand on the cave. So like
That's gonna be just as
oh,
hot.
Yes, it was bad. Yeah. It was not
I mean,
good.
Hebrew
Not
slave,
good.
well, I'm telling you.
But yeah, no. To your point, they don't realize how nice they do have it. They really don't.
Because somebody had to
You
lay the
get to these
foundation
events
in
that
order
you
to get
made
to
it.
here. I hate when we do that up back in my day type shit. Because somebody had to be those guys that laid the foundation to get to where they're going.
Yeah.
And eventually, this will be a bummy ass place to fight, and it'll be on some venue that's 20
Even
years from now
nicer.
that's even nicer.
I don't know about that because here's the problem.
And it'll
It's
be like, remember when I started fighting back in the Armory? What kind of shithole was that?
I don't know because it becomes
Harvey's mad at you right now. They're like, wait a minute.
but it's a preference, right? Because I fought also at the Family Arena, and I'm telling you right now,
What
the
was that?
Family
Go ahead.
Arena in St. Charles, that was dope. But this is a difference of perspective and preference. Like I'm saying, like to each their own. Everyone's gonna have their own favorite venue.
I know where I'm with you. The Family Arena was awesome because you're like, oh, I'm in an arena.
Yes.
But in honesty, this is more comfortable.
Yes.
Like this is a nicer look. It's more comfortable.
Right, but
It
what
just
was
cool
what
to
was
be
it
in
like
an
fighting in front of all those fans? Because when Kenny first started doing that, man, he was like giving them tickets away, and they would get 10,000
They
people.
made their money off of parking.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna sound incredibly douchey. It never fazed me whatsoever because, and I think a lot of fighters will agree with this. When you're out of the cage, you start looking at the rafters and all that stuff. But when you're making the walk, it is like an isolated incident where for the next 15 minutes, there is only one objective. There's nothing else that matters. I've heard fighters talk about like the energy of the crowd. I never felt any of that. It was almost as if time stood still. This is the moment. And then when it was over, then I could look out to the crowd. But for those that walk out, the entrance, walking into the cage, the ring announcer calling names, all of that was as if it was separated from reality, at least for me. I've heard fighters say like, oh, this, that, or the other. I was like, dude, none of that was a factor for me.
Well, for me, I was a nervous wreck until the cage door shut and the ref said go, and then for some reason it clicked.
Because you're in
go
now.
time,
Yeah.
But backstage, all the way to walk out, the fans said
Shitting your pants?
Nothing to the fans. Yeah, I'm shitting my pants, but it's not because of the fans. It's because, why am I doing this? Why am I getting here when somebody wants to hurt me? And then it shuts, and then you go. That's it, yeah.
I could be doing anything else on camera. I could be doing porn.
What is Easy talk about? What is Easy your podcast about?
Dude, it was originally supposed to be like an informational podcast, and then I was like, listen, what hubris do I have to like educate people on everything?
Hold up, hubris.
What
the
so
hell
it became?
What does hubris mean?
Hubris means like it's another euphemism for ego.
We don't
What
use
does
those, we don't
euphemism
use
mean?
those words in the right, we don't use the words in the right
I
lane.
think I'm too big for my britches.
That's the difference in
Hey, and
podcasts.
I
We
appreciate
don't say that in the right lane.
I appreciate him dumbing it down for
I
us.
was watching like the last 3 episodes. I love your shit too, man.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. It took a lot of non-published shows to get to that.
Dude, you ask legitimately good questions. Like one of the things I hate about a lot, okay, because podcasts are now becoming like a dime a dozen, and fair. Like I love competition, I love the free market, do your thing. But there's so many people that you can tell, I don't think thought about it.
Right.
And they're like, so what do you do for work? I'm just like, did you do no due diligence? Did you not even Google this person's name?
They probably didn't.
Yeah, you ask good questions. I legitimately enjoyed the last 3 episodes that I watched. I was like, dude.
The first time I did the right lane with him, when he asked me to be a co-host, and the first time I did, I came in with a binder, and I had all these notes. He looked at me, he goes, "Oh, we're gonna be just fine." 'Cause I was like, I wanted to make sure I knew everything. It was like,
I've
yeah.
gone through 12 co-hosts because everybody thinks they want a podcast until the
it's
work
time to do it.
Yeah, and the work that goes into it and stuff.
I will say, it's not that it feels like work. It is more work than I thought it would be. but it is so immensely enjoyable. And that's because we pivoted. You asked me why I did the podcast. I went from thinking, we can still do something educational. We can still talk about topics, but let me bring in people that are more informed on something. Or, more importantly, a lot of the guests that I've had so far have been like people that I wanted to sit down with and ask questions. And if I ask you to sit down with me for an hour and a half, you tell me, brother, I'm married, like, relax, you know what I mean? But if I tell you it's for a podcast, suddenly the gloves are off, so to speak.
No, that makes sense, yeah.
And it's been a positive reception. I've like, of all the guests, we've only had one guest where, like, there was some fallout before, but we're at 41 episodes, 40 of them, everybody's been happy. And you guys already know who it was. That was.
Can I comment? Can I say who it was?
It's your show.
I don't want to say who it was.
It's your show.
I don't want to say who it was.
Hey, she signed the waiver. So.
Hey, I appreciate your time, man.
Dude.
Iran, say your last name one more time.
Exactly.
Gentlemen. Yeah, whatever he said.
I love this.
Easy talk. Easy talk.
I love that you guys do this before the fact, and it only amplifies the show. I want you guys to know that.
Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate that.
No, sorry.
Just let the bosses know now.
Hey, well, if Two Cole's going to stand over here, if Two Cole's going to stand over here.
No, you got to be in
Take
the
my
middle.
shirt off?
Damn. I can no profanity.
No, why not? You can't say no.
What shirt? My shirt?
Say what?
Oh, shit. Two Cole's not prepared. We just did.
He's telling me to do this.
You
I'm
good?
gonna get uncomfortable.
What's happening, man? How you gentlemen doing tonight?
How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I wish I could be as spiffy as you guys, man.
I was trying.
No.
I see. We see that ice. We see that ice. That Cooper Zirconium. We see it.
We here with it, you know. We making the
So how's
best
training
of
going?
what you do. Oh, man, lovely, lovely, lovely.
So anybody you want to talk shit to today? Anybody you want to call
You
out?
be popping off online.
Man, look, everybody's in safe territories right now because, shoot, I got the green light from Mr. Head guy of the commission to say, be here just to look around, don't start no trouble. So I'm ready to behave.
What's your future looking like? You got anything lined up or?
Man, my future looking real blessed and highly favored, man. I'm just, day by day in it. I haven't been at 55 in some years, so we finna make this step real soon on the 7th. And we finna make I accomplished a goal that's 170, so now we finna do our thing at 155.
You're gonna go back to 155?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
So any shout outs you want to give? Anything you got? Anything you want to push?
Man, look, I just want to thank Red Hot Riblets. I just want to thank Slabwoods. I just want to thank everybody that's in St. Louis that represent Two Cold, like you, gentlemen.
Red Hot Riblets?
Yeah, Red Hot Riblets, the chips. Yeah.
They sponsoring you?
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
awesome,
sir.
man. Actually, no, that's a.
I got a surprise.
I'm so jealous.
There's a reason why I gained weight, and chips is one of them.
Look, I got a surprise for you guys. Also, it's a beauty supply. Keep my hair done up. It's called Prince Beauty Supply. My apologies, Prince Beauty Supply. They keep me fresh with my hair. Keep all the supplies for me. Keep me fresh for fights like this. So I won't have all the little weird little chemicals in my eyes.
Well, I'm excited to see you fight back in St. Louis. So when is that going to happen?
September 7th.
September 7th? I couldn't. You talk so low.
At the Ameristar.
At the Ameristar?
Yes,
right
sir.
on.
I appreciate that.
I'll catch it on
September 7th.
pay-per-view. I probably won't come out to the event. I'm not allowed at the Ameristar Casino.
Man.
They told me I was an issue.
We'll figure out some way to make that happen. I'm cold. I'm all about the people, so I try to make sure we should make something happen. Unless you just did something personal where the casino where they just say.
Sometimes shit happens, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you coming out, man, talking with us, being off guard and everything.
Yeah.
You the man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Is that Luke over there?
Appreciate
Is that the
y'all.
underwear
Love,
model? The police officer?
Thank you, sir.
Hey, do you guys see the underwear model? Officer. How you doing tonight, officer?
I'm not a cop. I told you.
He took offense to that. I'm not a cop. Told you. So who are you here tonight with?
Brandon Smith and Charles Hackman.
Charles. How's Charles doing?
He's doing pretty good. Just big guy beating the piss out of us the past 2 months.
What do you think of that matchup?
For tonight, for him? I'm excited about it.
Enrique was just standing right over there watching us the whole time.
I'm excited to just watch him perform. Both of my teammates. I think it's a good striker versus grappler. I didn't really do a lot of research on his guy, but I mean he's been training with us, so I have all the.
Do you have a prediction?
I don't think it's going to go the distance. I'll just say that.
Honestly, I'd be shocked if it went the distance. Yeah.
I think you guys were shocked my last fight went the distance. I heard the commentary. Just bringing that up.
Just bringing that up?
Just bringing it up.
What happened in your last
I
fight?
honestly don't remember. That's what I was like. I'm thinking.
No,
who'd you fight?
I fought Devin Bird.
Oh, yeah.
I lost by
really
decision.
good. No, that was a good fight.
No, honestly, yeah, I was.
A war of attrition.
No, I know what he's talking about now because, like, in the beginning, we're like, oh man, you got stronger as the fight went.
I thought
which was
we were
amazing.
talking about. I
Especially
forgot
in a
about that
wrestling,
fight.
especially in a wrestling fight like that. We were very impressed with you by the end. I know in the beginning we were kind of like, oh man, it's gonna be a long night. But by the end,
I felt that
we were
way
like,
at the
oh, yeah,
beginning
no.
too, but I was like, you know what?
So what have you done? What have you been doing since then? What have you been up to?
I mean, I'm still training consistently, but just had some minor injuries that kind of flared up after the last fight. And
have you been posted up on Highway 55 giving out speeding tickets?
No, it's funny because I almost was a cop at one point. I got accepted into the academy and everything.
And then you realized you didn't want to be a dickhead?
Nah. And
I'm joking. Officers, we love you.
Took an office.
We love the police.
Took an office job instead. But,
hey, I appreciate you, man, coming and talking to us. Is there a shout-out you want to give or anything before you leave?
Hopefully we'll see you in November.
Oh, yeah, you'll see me in November.
Hey, where's Oscar at?
All shout-outs to Han MMA. Everybody competing tonight.
Yeah, because we need Oscar, though.
I don't know. Sergey might be able to speak. Oh, yeah. No, if you got Sergey here. Sergey might be okay.
Sergey? Yeah. So we have a Russian that speaks Spanish and English. And English.
I'm assuming it's...
I almost said American, I swear to God. So,
Serge, right? I want to make sure your name... Can you translate?
And you guys can both come in, and you're Russian, right?
Yes.
And you speak English and Spanish.
Yes.
And I fuck up English real bad. How you doing tonight, sir?
¿Cómo te sientes?
Primeramente, gracias por la invitación. Me siento excelente. Estamos en muy buenas condiciones y listo para el combate en un rato.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for the invitation. I feel great, in great shape, and I'm ready for tonight's fight.
So training went well. Weight cut was good. How was travel?
Entrenamiento fue bien, como el pesaje.
Sí, el entrenamiento fue muy bueno, fue un buen campamento, no hubo ninguna complicación, gracias a Dios, fue un corto aviso, pero estábamos ready ya entrenando para cualquier oportunidad y se presentó esto.
Yeah, it was a great camp, so despite it being short notice, he feels like he's very ready and he's ready to go.
Has he done any research on Dakota? What do you know about your opponent?
¿Qué sabes sobre Dakota? ¿Cómo miraste sus peleas?
Vi que es un peleador que estuvo en el UFC, que entrena con atletas de alto nivel. Es un peleador completo, tiene mayormente base de lucha, pero también hace la pelea de pie y yo soy un peleador igual.
Yeah, so he knows that obviously, Dakota's high level. He was in the UFC. He trains with high level guys, primarily a wrestler, but he has striking as well. And Yonaski feels that he's very well rounded and he's ready for all aspects of the fight.
So it was a very good knockout power. I think he had like 5 wins by knockout or something like that. How do you think that will help you tonight?
Sí, tú tienes mucho poder de knockout, tienes como 5 knockouts. ¿Cómo piensas que eso va a ayudarte hoy?
En realidad son 8 knockouts los que tengo registrados en Tapology y efectivamente sí tengo bastante poder. Yo pienso que ese es el camino para alzarme con la victoria, pero igual estamos listos para el combate en el piso porque también tengo un grappling de alto nivel.
Yeah, so he knows that, obviously as you see on his topology, he has a lot of power, that he finishes fights a lot,
yes.
But that he feels that that's not his only path to victory and that he has very high-level grappling as well, and that can be another path to the victory.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for the professionalism and everything. I reached out. I needed somebody. You guys told me, oh, yeah, he's ready to go. Let's go. And so, hopefully you can prove yourself tonight in the States. Because I see, are you ranked 1 or 2 in the Caribbean?
Eres como el número 1 o 2 del Caribe, sí.
Efectivamente, ahora mismo estoy número 2 en el Caribe. Estaba número 1, pero por el tiempo que tenía sin actividad, me bajaron al número 2. Soy ex campeón en República Dominicana. Dejé el título vacante para pelear fuera y vamos a seguir buscando el primer lugar.
Yeah, so he used to be number 1 in topology in the Caribbean. Now he's number 2 because he was the champion in the Dominican Republic, but he vacated that title and he's been fighting in the States.
Oh, so he lost.
It sounded like he said a lot more than that, though. I was like the translation. The guy says like a whole 2 pages or something, and the translator's like, he's happy.
I give the summary.
I know, man. I just had to make a joke. We kind of keep things light as light as possible around here.
We're professional, but we're not.
So, does he have a prediction for tonight?
¿Tienes una predicción para la pelea?
Knockout.
Knockout.
There you go.
Hey, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you very much. Good luck to you tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.
Hey, thanks. Lance got to go. Hey, we getting Oscar in here?
Yeah.
Oscar.
Let's get Oscar and Karen in here, and I'll hand off.
Hey, look at this, my guy right here. Karen, come with him.
Come on, take my spot. I got it.
Oscar was going to translate for us, but apparently our runners didn't do a very good job of getting you up here in time. How's everything going? Hey, congratulations to you two, by the way. First time I've seen you?
Yeah, the first time. Hi, we're ready for this fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you excited to translate more?
Just a little bit. I want to see how that feels to translate to other people.
Do you translate as somebody who speaks Spanish? Because like the guy said like 2 pages of stuff, and his translator said like, yes, he's very happy and ready to go. I was like, that is not what he said. Explain to me, tell me exactly what he said. He's like, well, I gave you the summary. So when you translate, do you translate the summary or do you translate like verbatim almost?
I try to be like whatever he's feeling at that moment.
Yeah.
So I want to try to translate in that.
Oh, right.
In English. So
right on.
We'll see.
That's great.
We always like when we're watching UFC at home though, when I'm like, what do you say? What do you say? And they're like, he's like, you totally translated bad. Like he's actually doing that at home, like when we're watching UFC, and he's watching the UFC translators.
Yeah.
And he's always like, critiquing them on like whether or not they're actually translating properly.
Yeah,
so
sometimes
I
they don't understand. Like sometimes they're like, oh, that's hard to translate some words.
Right, because
but you can still figure out the little things. You can translate it. You know. Sorry.
Hey, congratulations to them though, as they are newly engaged.
Newly engaged, yeah. We've been together 6 years. He
So
finally popped the question. He made a big mistake.
Instead of being happy, like she should be happy and thankful. She's like, finally he popped the question. That's that asshole.
Yeah, that's how it should feel.
So how's everything else been going with you guys?
We're busy.
Yeah, training. You guys still training, doing the damn thing?
Yeah, we got our own guy we have
Two
Troy
guys.
Harvey Valiant. You guys have probably seen him in some of the shows.
I have.
On the show. Troy Harvey Valiant, he just won, and we have a newcomer to our gym who is actually out of Canada, but he trained in UK a lot, and his name is Ethan Gamble. They both just won.
How does that English for him?
I'm sorry.
His English, because if he's out of the UK, it's a different type
he's
of.
He's actually out of Canada, but
okay.
So he has a Canadian, English, Scottish,
Hey,
American accent.
no.
Rather entertaining. I give him a lot of crap from
Canada, like.
Because he's all about to Canada.
Canada give me shit.
Karen's giving him issues for moving to countries and not being able to speak English very well.
Then they give me a lot of shit when I try to speak in English too, so that's okay.
Hey, I fuck up the English language all the time. I call it American sometimes. It's not even English. It's American to me.
Right.
Because I'm a dumbass.
We actually, in our gym, we have a smaller gym out of all St. Louis. I think we're a little bit one of the smaller ones. But we do have a wide array of different people that are in there. So.
Oh, okay.
I think we're being called somewhere else.
I think you're being called somewhere else.
Yeah,
hey, I appreciate you, Oscar.
Sorry.
Hey, Karen.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you, Danny.
Now I got 3 mics. I'm up here all by myself. What am I gonna do? Hey, Adam Sella. Hey, this St. Louis's very own. And I had to trick him into getting an interview with him. That's how you do it. You just scream his name out when he's not paying attention. How you doing tonight, brother?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. I love that. What I love most about Adam Sella, though, is he's actually a Southsider through and through, man. So what do you, and you're part of the BJJ, the CMX, explain that.
So CXBJJ, we have a jiu-jitsu promotion here in St. Louis, North Carolina, Kansas City, we're going down to Houston, Vegas, we got it all over the place. We're traveling, we do pro events similar to the NFA fights here, but it's jiu-jitsu. We get really high-level competitors in, we bring them in from all over the world.
How did you get into that? How did that come about?
So weird, honestly, everybody knows I came up as a striker.
Yep.
And I started commentating for NFA, Shamrock, all these other places, things like that. And then so people call me like, hey, will you come commentate? So they asked me to commentate a jiu-jitsu show. I don't know shit about jiu-jitsu. So I know how to have fun, right?
Right.
At the time, I really don't know anything. So I went up there, commentated, and I was like, this is awesome. So Enrique Watson, the owner of President of CXBJJ, who I'm cornering this evening, we became real good friends. But over that time, I said, I want to bring this to St. Louis. So we put our heads together and made it happen. And we've had 3 events now, we do tournaments as well.
It's probably the premier jiu-jitsu event in the area too.
I like to think so too. So Adam Meredith also has his imposed will.
Yeah.
I think it's at Four Hands. Strange Donuts, I think sponsors. I'm not sure the actual name of it, but his event is a different type of event.
Right.
But the jiu-jitsu is always top level. And Adam Meredith, if you know him,
I do. Adam.
He's a great.
Adam's a great dude. Yes.
And, he puts on a good show, but other than that, I think as far as just a straight high-class jiu-jitsu show, we are the premier place to go.
Right on. So, Enrique, did you do any training with him for this?
So, as you can see, I got a nice black guy. I had to get stitches last week from training over at his gym. I was in North Carolina for a couple weeks, getting him ready for tonight.
So, what is that experience like? Traveling all? I mean, is it something you do a lot? You travel a lot for?
Yeah, so I'm in Swansboro, North Carolina quite often. Enrique owns a gym out there. He's got a good team. All jiu-jitsu. They got some kickboxing classes, but it's more like cardio, stuff like that.
Right.
But it's a Marine town, right? So
yeah.
everybody I roll with I was rolling with a general in the Marine Corps. He just got promoted, which is like, to me, it's cool because
that is super cool.
The stuff we do here doesn't mean shit.
Right.
It doesn't mean shit. But this guy, the stuff he's experiencing Enrique and even Enrique's opponent Charles, the stuff they've done, it's insane, dude. So it's to get the chance to go with these guys, and if they ask for something or even show me something, it's always cool.
So how do you foresee Enrique's fight going tonight?
Honestly, man, I think this is kind of almost a traditional striker versus grappler.
A throwback.
It kind of is, but at the same time, I know Charles can wrestle, and Enrique can strike, dude. Like, I mean, him and I were having a conversation, cut weight, and he was like, "Yeah, I came in as a jiu-jitsu guy doing judo in Japan." He's like, "You have to learn how to strike." So he's like, I started learning it, picked it up, and he's a southpaw, so he's got a lot of different untraditional looks.
Yeah.
So I think we're in for a good night. I think we're in for a good night on all accounts.
Do you have a prediction?
I do. I think Enrique's going to win the submission. I mean, he's a very high level black belt.
Right.
Highly decorated. I've rolled with the guy. It's not fun, man. I mean, it's not fun. It's just I tell everybody it's just different.
What's jiu-jitsu that it means like the soft touch or something like that? But it's not that.
No, and the way their style out there in North Carolina, which is his style from Bushido, is very heavy, very good positions. Like where I'm at with my jiu-jitsu out here, Nick Sanders is heavy.
Enrique.
He's heavy. He's fast.
Ooh.
The other coaches we have, Junior, those guys are just all over the place, but their style of jiu-jitsu is a different level.
Hey, brother. Hey, Enrique, we're going to scoot you guys, everybody that way just a little bit, though. Enrique Watson, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Good.
Everything's good? Travel was good?
That's good.
Yeah. You're no longer in North Carolina, so our time frames aren't mixed up and stuff?
I know, we're good.
So how do you foresee tonight going?
Well, it's my last show, so I'm going to go in there and give everything I got. Just go out there and implement my game plan. Just have fun out there. And
no
just
predictions?
Everything. No predictions. I'm going to take it whatever it goes.
Any shout-outs you want to give, or sponsors, or your own, not bed and breakfast, but boutique?
Yeah, shout out to By the Bridge in Swansboro. I know you'll be watching. My son Liam, I love you. I'll be home soon. My girl Serenity in Skyline, I love you girls. In Brooklyn, I love you.
Right on. And before you get out of here, I kind of got ahead of myself. Your story is like truly the great American like dream that everybody has. You moved to the United States from Peru? Was it Peru?
Peru, yeah.
Peru. At 13 years old, didn't speak really any English. Got your way all up, and now you're a business owner doing multi-events all over the world. Like the American dream right here. That's really what it looks like. In case you all are wondering.
It's the land of the opportunity. Man. Land of the opportunities.
Hey,
so no excuses.
Good luck to you tonight, sir, man.
Thank you, sir.
Do your thing, brother.
Awesome.
Hey, thanks, Adam. I appreciate you.
You are welcome.
What's up, guys? How we doing? Hey, Billy Hoyle. Oh, shit. Clarkston Stith, baby. Coming to save the day, like looking like Superman.
What up?
How you doing, brother? Thank you. I appreciate it. It's hot. It's way too hot for all this. Oh, I'm sweating my ass off. Like a Hebrew slave, I swear to God. So how's everything been going? Do you have anything set up or planned? You hear that shit going off? You hear that? Is it you? Oh, shit. That's not me. That's not me. We'll put that over there. Hey, we'll put that over there. I don't know who that was that left that phone there. That's not good either. So when do you have something planned? You said, I'm sorry. What are you looking at? October, November. Do you have an opponent picked out that or a couple guys you're looking at, or not a single one? Whoever coming in front of you? Who do you think's gonna be that? You think anybody wants to sign up? Hey, you out there, fight this man.
There's at least one guy.
There's got to be one at 170. Would you take one at 185? Right on. So how's everything? Well, you don't, and I mean this with the utmost respect. Like, you don't look like the biggest guy in the world, but you are one of the. I've seen you fight, man. You're one of the strongest human beings that's in all of combat sports. Like, people don't go nowhere when you get them on the ground. They. What do you attribute that grown man strength to?
Eating a lot of corn.
Eating a lot of corn. So who are you here with tonight?
Sam.
Sam? How do you see Sam's fight going? He said,
hardest workers in that goddamn gym.
he said, fucking that dude up. I appreciate it. Hey, I thank you for your time, man. Hey, good luck to you in the future. Please don't grab my hand like that. And I was playing. Hey, thanks, brother. Testing. Can you still hear this one? We fucked this one all up. I think we messed this one up. Are we both in? Oh, look at this angry guy right here. Why is this dude always angry? And they come mobbing in like they're on a mob and stuff. Like the outsiders and shit.
Well, we inside though.
We inside though. How we doing tonight, gentlemen?
Oh, you know, I'm cool. He's mad as always, but you know.
I'm gonna stand right in here. Hey, look. Do I look tough?
I don't know, because you got that jacket on.
What's that supposed to mean, you angry ass dude?
I told you, bro. I told you.
Sweating on your chest?
Sexy man.
Go.
Chill. Sexy man. I'm sweating my ass off.
I can tell.
Like a Hebrew slave, bro. God damn.
That's the Bill Cosby pills you're taking.
Are we all in here?
It's 90 degrees, and you're wearing that, man.
I'm a good
That's why you're sweating your ass off.
I'm a good in it, though.
That's true.
You know that chick that goes out for the night? She doesn't talk about she gotta walk 9 miles. She wears them heels.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you need to take your ass back in the house.
You got them strong ankles, bro. That's why you're so good at bowling.
I got them strong ass ankles. What up?
What up?
I'm gonna take this back because Daniel doesn't do a very good job holding my in front of my face. How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight?
He set him up.
Mr. Chicago over here.
I'm from Lake County, actually.
Who has the best pizza? Emo's, right?
No.
Cecil's is better than Emo's.
That is it.
Nah, bro.
That is wrong.
Cecil's is better than
wrong
Emo's.
on so many levels.
I have a good answer for you. It's a wrong answer, though. It's a little place in Waukegan, Illinois called Quonset.
Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, this guy. That's all right. He's gonna buy you another
I need another beer. He got me so upset about me stealing. You see, like, he looked and was like, damn. Danny's an asshole. I've been telling you all people forever. I am an asshole. But whose birthday is it today? You might know whose birthday is it?
Oh, it's Gabby's.
Gabby's birthday.
Gabby.
We might as well bring her in here, too.
Yeah, bring Gabby in.
Boy, Gabby.
We're going to put her next to him.
22.
22.
21 for the night.
22 next year.
Just move back. Move back.
How y'all we fuck with this energy all the time? This angry ass dude.
You in your Bill Cosby suit, move back.
Sexy red, shut up.
I have to deal with you guys or not.
So happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate
So
it.
you are 22 today. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys looking to do for your birthday?
Watch people beat the shit out of each other. It's gonna be great.
Who are you here with tonight? Who are you here to watch?
I'm gonna see Mariah's first fight. I'm really happy to see them do well. I've been training with them a while, like trying to get them ready for this fight. So I'm really happy to see them go in the ring and kick some ass.
Am I the only one sweat like a Hebrew slave?
Hell yeah.
Usually.
Hey, jacket on. That's why.
Tell me why Danny be sweating in the wintertime and shit.
Cocaine. It's called cocaine.
No, he's not. You heard it here.
Clearly,
He said I got my winter jacket on. You just can't see it.
I'm having fun. I don't care what y'all think. So, at the church, how are you doing?
Shit, man. My shoulder hurts.
What kind of painkillers are you on?
Cocaine.
Hey, we're ready to cut this out. We're going to have to edit that. We're going to have to edit that. I don't know what they're talking about.
This interview's raw, like Danny's shit.
Go ahead, what? This guy's got one more person. Hey, I appreciate y'all's time. Everybody except for you. Happy birthday. It's great seeing you guys.
They trying to kick us off.
I'm screwing you over like the police.
Not with that hot ass jacket you got on.
Why is he so angry, ladies and gentlemen? Can somebody tell me?
And shit. Fucking chest all sweating and shit.
I'm hot as fuck.
I can tell.
How do I smell? I swear to God, he just smelled me. Hey, but we'll talk in a minute. I got to get Tim Lukinov over here real quick. The commish. You get the commish first? Abraham, you're on this side, Abraham. The world's strongest man.
Okay, all right.
The world's strongest man, Abraham. How you do? How you say your last name?
Al-Qanas.
Man, I still didn't hear El Canas.
Yeah, it means a sniper.
It means a sniper?
Exactly.
But your nickname's the world's strongest man.
I only did it for that fight because it was a funny joke. I was like,
I'm getting ready to introduce you as that next weekend.
Oh, the sniper.
You don't want to be.
No, I've been a sniper. That's what everyone called me. I just did it for a joke because I walked out for Mark Henry, and I didn't feel no pressure. I was like, let me add all the pressure in the world because let's see if we fumble or we stay strong.
Who are you training with?
Sean Woodson, my brother Caleb, Mop, Kieran right there. We have an amazing group down there in Cape Girardeau. Ethan Ray, Camden Ho, Gio.
Who are you fighting next weekend?
I'm fighting a guy called Gage.
Gage?
Kilburn, I guess.
What do you know about him?
He's a decent striker. He's done MMA. He's been fighting for a little while, so I'm ready. I'm prepared, and I believe I'm the better man, and let the better man win. Whoever it is.
You don't have a prediction?
I believe I could finish him. I know I can finish anyone, but that's fighting. That's the game.
Hey, you see that mustache, how it's all lined up and shit? There's somebody like extra work on that. It looks great. It looks great.
It's a blessing.
You got a nice haircut, too?
Shout out my barber. I wish it's...
What's his name? You better give him a shout out for sure, because I seen you yesterday, and then I seen you
it's
today.
Jordan on Instagram. Yeah. I want to give his barber. I forgot what his barber's called. But if you go on my Instagram, and you'll find him.
2 minutes? Hey, I appreciate your time, Abraham. Hey, good luck to you. I will see you next weekend, though.
Next week, we're going to
party. We're going to party. Hey, you don't party. Stop. You're going to party in the cage, though. Hey, and our last guest of the evening is the guy I still trying to emulate, even though I think I fall short a lot. Because I'm a douchebag, sweating-ass fatty, and this is the polished Jeremy Johnson. How you doing tonight?
You're looking good, man. You're looking good tonight.
It's from afar. It's only from afar.
But hey, the cameras, it's good for you sometimes.
Up close, you're like, damn, it's a train wreck.
No. But man, we've got some killer fights here tonight at Nemesis.
We do. Which one are you most interested in seeing?
So, really, the biggest one that I'm looking forward to tonight is going to be Charles Hackman taking on Enrique Watson. So you've got the BJJ black belt and Enrique Watson looking to make that final walk. Charles Hackman has fought everywhere. I mean, he's fought Bellator, he's fought Kembo Slice, he's fought some of the toughest of the tough in the game from heavyweight to middleweight. And so tonight he's going to make that walk again at heavyweight, but he's been in the gym and he's been training the entire time. So we're going to see how this plays out against Enrique.
How do you foresee it happening? If you were just to give us a guess.
So I really see that I think Enrique's going to want to get the takedown. Naturally, get it to the ground where he's comfortable. Charles, of course, being the boxer that he is, he's going to want to keep this fight standing. So it's all going to depend on how well Enrique closes the distance.
Do you believe in Charles' wrestling? Because he tells us he has wrestling.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
He's been around the game for so long that, a lot of the kids out there may not know him, but it is one of those things. He does have a good takedown. He does have a good takedown defense.
Hey, you heard it here from Jeremy Johnson, man. NFA 18, Bush vs. Soho. Get at it. Check the pay-per-view. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for your time, man. Hey, check us out.